Hello, hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So this is going to be a general collective timeless reading. This could be past, present, or future. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative, okay? So to get into some channeled messages, and I hope I stay in this energy because it seems super specific. It just feels like the collective that I'm reading for today. I was getting like warrior heart, warrior spirit. I was getting very much like ascended masters, very aligned, very in tune. It feels like this collective has truly woken up to what their divine purpose is. It feels like you're seeing the world in a whole new light, like seeing the moon, the stars, the sun, grass, flowers, all that good stuff, like Mother Earth, Gaia. It just feels like you're seeing everything for the first time. I feel like all your chakras are lit up in balance. I feel like this is the first time your heart chakra has been opened, and even if you're not like feeling that energy just yet, it just feels like you guys have finally figured out what your purpose is. That kind of like nothing really matters is just walking into your purpose, being truly aligned with your heart is the energy that I feel. And I've said this, I think, in my most recent soul message reading. For some of you here, this is your last lifetime. Like, you're not going to come back here. You've learned all those big lessons. It feels like you're going to go on and be an ancestor, a spirit guide, and ascended master. You know, it feels like that type of energy. I hope I'm literally praying that I'm saying this energy, but we'll see. Okay, I really hope I do. I thought something else flipped. Alright, so we have differences, number 36. Oh, something did flip. Look at that. We have oath, number 49, and high priestess of spirit. So for me, that is God, universe, the divine. You're really walking a path. And I feel like high priestess of spirit has been coming out a lot. So it feels like spirit is in control at this point of your journey. Like really walking with source, really walking with God here. High priestess of earth. So you can have heavy Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. Then you have confidence. And every time I pull this card, it gives me heart chakra. And I did say it feels like you guys have had your heart chakra wide open. Alright, so we have high priestess of spirit, number 7. High priestess of earth, number 3. Confidence, number 42. Any of those numbers could be significant for you. Okay, on the bottom we have chaos, which is number 9 for me as a reader. That gives me like water energy, so you can have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. Alright, but let's see. Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Cards are flying everywhere too. The Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers. So we have fixed sign energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And then we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. We have Death in reverse, Scorpio energy. The Knight of Wands, the Hangman, the Six of Pentacles, Justice, Libra energy. Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Swords, the Fool. This feels like You were going to go towards something. You were going to go after something. Quick, fast, in a hurry with the Knight of Wands. But then there was like a stop, a standstill with that Hangman there. You could have heavy Pisces or Libra in your chart. With Justice there as well. I think you were about to give to something that you, I think spiritually, like in the depths of your soul, you knew it wasn't going to reciprocate what you put into it. It was like you were at a crossroads on a fork in the road and you didn't know whether to turn left or turn right. And it feels like you were about to turn right, and then your higher self, your intuition told you to turn left. It feels like something that you debated for a long time too. Like you didn't see it clearly at first. You didn't understand it at first. It feels like, and I've said this to you guys before too, like you apply for all these jobs and then the one you really want you don't hear from forever, and so then you finally get an offer and you're about to take that offer, and then the job that you always wanted finally gets back to you, and then you feel like you're at a crossroads, like should I take the first offer because first offer sounds really good, but also this is the job I really wanted, and say like the pay isn't as good as that first offer that came in, but something is telling you to go towards that one, the one that you really wanted, even though the pay isn't the same or the hours aren't the same, but something is telling you in your soul that you have to go towards it because it's part of your highest like timeline. I feel like that was on the left, that first offer is on the right, and you're about to speed down the road and take that right, but something told you, nah, don't do it, go left. It's like, I hope that makes sense. Because your challenge is to have the wheel turn in your favor. It feels like with this Death in reverse, like you're at that stop. You're really at that fork in the road because you don't know which way to go. Let's see. Spirit, please clarify Death in the reverse. And the challenge, the theme of the reading. Thank you. King of Swords reverse. Two of Wands. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Star in the reverse, Aquarius energy. Having on the fixed signs, also Cancer. The Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Moon in reverse, heavy on the Cancer, Pisces. The King of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. What's that? Yeah. The Eight of Cups. There's literally something like your 3D, like your brain is telling you like to go full speed ahead, but then at the same time, Source, God, the Divine, is telling you no. And it feels like with the King of Swords in a reverse, it's like you hear that it's not a part of the plan. And it feels like ego 3D things are getting in the way. Like there's something better for you that's a part of your purpose with the Ace of Cups. But whatever this first option is, it feels like you guys have multiple options here. You know as clear as day that something else that you were working towards is going to bring you that confidence, that drive, that creativity. But something else is going to put you back into a karmic cycle, another lesson. And in the beginning of reading, what did I just say? Like, you're starting to go along to your path. You're starting to go towards the energy of being a ascended master, someone truly divine in the spirit realm, right? And that's the path that you have to start walking. There's something better for you, and I feel like you see as clear as day what you need to do, what you need to step towards, what you need to go towards. And this is about living in your purpose. So this is about doing what you're passionate about. What makes your heart feel open? What gives you that confidence? What gives you that drive within yourself? I know like it's hard in the world and we're just trying to go towards the things that help us stay stable, help us stay afloat. But there's also something here that is going to... The keys on the bottom of her feet are standing out to me. It's going to unlock something within you. And that could be what I'm feeling like. That's the energy that you're about to step into. That awakening, that warrior spirit, the warrior heart. It's going to unlock something for you. But you have to know to go from your soul to trust source once you take that step. You're at a standstill right now. And that's okay to take your time, to really trust yourself, get in line with your intuition. I don't think whatever the true offer is for you is going anywhere. It might actually become, like I said, it might actually be coming around to you, back around to you. Like I said earlier when I was making that analogy, is what that feels like. In the current moment, we have the Four of Swords reverse. Please clarify that for me, Spirit. Thank you. Like I said, you have multiple options. You know which one that you need to take. The Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. Again, the second time. Judgment. Strength. Leo energy. The Empress, Taurus energy. Eight of Cups. Page of Cups, the Hermit, Virgo energy, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles reverse. The Page of Swords. With the Seven of Cups in the reverse, like I said, you have a clear viewing now. The Four of Swords in the reverse could be the time is now to act, right? Especially when you have the Ace of Cups to Judgment to the Strength card. There's something that lights you up. There's something that really opens up your heart chakra. Something that you fought so hard for with the Strength there. And this offer is finally here. And there's something else that puts you in a situation where there's no growth, there's no nurture, there's no abundance, right? And puts you back in an energy that is too small for you because you are somewhere else. I'm feeling you as the Hermit Collective, like you've done the introspecting, you've done the work, you've done everything that you needed to do, and you know now when something isn't of the highest caliber for you. You know what you need to reject. But that King, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So 2 aces so far. This offer is meant for you. It's so abundant. It's so fulfilling. It's stable. It's practical. Even if it's not necessarily practical, but I said that for a reason, it opens you up. It fills your cup with that Ace of Pentacles there as well. I mean, Ace of Cups there as well. I feel like there's a blockage in like the logical mind of things and taking this, right? But Spirit doesn't want you to repeat a cycle of doing the things that you're not passionate about, doing the things that you don't want to do, give into those things, right? They don't want you to keep having this inward battle with yourself. I'm saying, I have to do this, I have to be here because X, Y, and Z. Spirit is saying now is time to make the decision, and you know the decision that you need to make. You could be seeing all these signs and synchronicities to go towards it. As you're asking your spirit guides, as you're asking your spirit team to really help you, you have to ask for something super specific at this time. One of my favorite readers on here, she said when she's trying to get a clear answer from Spirit, she asks for like a purple elephant or something like that. But the time is now. You're in this energy of judgment. And after judgment, we get to the world and we start back at the full and a higher frequency, right? Your heart chakra is completely open because this offer is helping you be open. This offer is helping you be seen. And it's you stepping into your true power, stepping into your true potential. And I feel like I've been saying this for like weeks. You have to take that chance. You have to take that baby step towards something, whatever it is, because it helps you get into the energy of learning all the lessons, stepping into that true divine power for yourself. Like I said, for a good amount of you, this is the last lifetime for you on this planet. Like, you don't have to come back here and learn any more karmic lessons, situations. You're doing your part. And the energy surrounding, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Please clarify that for me, Spirit. Thank you. The Four of Cups reversed. The Nine of Wands, the Seven of Swords reversed. The Empress, the Fool, Taurus, and Aries energy. The freaking world. You're kidding. Judgment, the world, the Fool. What I just said. The Queen of Cups reversed, the Three of Swords, the Hangman, Pisces energy, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Death. This feels like an energy of not being stable for a long time. So as this offer comes to you with the Four of Cups, like I said, there's hesitancy, because you're so used to things not growing and progressing. And now it's like you want to get out of your head. You don't want to self-sabotage yourself with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. But you're so used to things not growing in your life that you don't know if you should take this leap. If you don't know if you should take this step. But with the World on the bottom of the deck, it feels like you're supposed to. The energy that I'm getting for as the surrounding energy is your spirit team, your spirit guides. They're saying like at one point in time, there was opportunity that you didn't take because you were so focused on the things that weren't growing. And now you have this newer, better, or you're finally in the energy, for what you want, for what you always wanted to manifest, right? You're finally in the energy to accept this cup. But it feels like you're so exhausted that you don't know what to do. Like you're trying to trust source, you're trying to trust your higher power, and they're asking you to. They're asking you to take this leap. They're asking you to step into this new chapter, to a new alignment. You've healed so much of the lack of self-love and self-worth within yourself. And you've been at a standstill for a long time with that Hangman in the reverse. But now it's time to move into something sweeter with the Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Something sweeter. Something that leaves a good taste in your mouth is what I'm getting. No more being driven by ego. No more being in survival mode. Yeah. You are your protector. You are protected. This is growth. And then you had death as well. This is a huge transformation for yourself. Your spirit team is asking you to take that leap of faith towards this. This isn't something that's not going to grow for you. This is something that's going to be very abundant. It's not anything like the past or what you've been through before. This is everything. It's like a jump start to your new life. But you have to take that risk. You have to take that step towards it. Your spirit team is asking you to trust them and take it. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Everything is out in the open. Everything is clear. And you know exactly what to do. This reading is confirmation. And the challenge, boo. In the challenge, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. I love when that happens. Death. Five of Wands. The High Priestess reverse, Pisces energy. The Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Moon reverse, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. When I say this is nothing like your past, it's nothing like your past. Your challenge is to not leave yourself in a cycle where you are repeating lessons, doing the same things over and over again, hoping that it's going to get better in some way. Spirit is saying now it's time to change your whole life. It's no more being in a conflict with your higher self and not trusting your intuition and not trusting yourself. And you notice that the feminine energy with the High Priestess to the Empress is in the reverse, because you're so used to neglecting that side of yourself. So when it finally comes to be in that abundant energy and that nurture, care, growth energy, is scary. Something about this is scary because you're so used to living in your masculine energy. You're so used to having to just survive and be, like I said, be your own protector, you know, putting that caution over your heart. Spirit is saying that this is a time for flow. This is a time for growth. This is for you to, like, quote unquote, be in your soft girl era, no matter how you identify, right? This is the time where you really nurture and care for yourself and love yourself. This is like showing gratitude, you know, because like I said, it feels like your heart chakra is finally wide open. So it's like thanking the divine, thanking spirit for having a meal in front of you, having a place to sleep, you know, the small things, right? And how you grow into appreciating the bigger things and the things that you do for yourself and how you love yourself. Spirit is saying it's time to transmute the energy of just being soft, just doing the things that you love, to not have to like constantly keep one eye open or look over your shoulder or whatever the case may be. It's like no more having that wall built up. It's about when you look back at the past, and I've said this before, you look back at the past and you remember how far you come, but we don't live there because it's stagnant energy. You walk down that flower road, the flowers bloom, they grow with you as you walk because you are changing, you're transforming, you're transmuting. They don't want you to live in that energy anymore. They want you to transmute that hurt, that pain, the things that did not grow, and put it into something that is full of purpose and full of alignment. When you look back at the past, they just want you to see the flowers that have bloomed, the flowers that have died out, but are still beautiful in a way. You know, because it showed the beauty that you're walking into now. Some of you are leaving a marriage, divorcing, separating, but you have abundance once you close this door, once you fully walk away. It feels like you'll find, like I said that in the beginning of the reading, like you finally feel the sun on your skin. It feels like you're seeing the moon, the stars for the first time. As soon as you get out of this conflict with the softer side of life, because you could have that, if that makes sense. Like you could have it. You could take that offer. This is putting you in like your soft feminine era, your soft feminine energy. Taking this step, whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for all of you. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. That is two very beautiful energies to have. Okay, you've healed, you're healing, because we're human, we're always healing. But Spirit is saying they want you out of this. They want you to transform this energy. They want you to step into a new path. Walk down the Flower Road Collective. That's a song by one of my favorite K-pop group of all time, Big Bang. When they said they would meet us at the Flower Road, and they recently like got kind of got back together and had a performance at the time of this reading at Mama 2024. It's given that type of energy. The leader, G-Dragon, GD, he waited 7 years to have a comeback because he went through so much. And he waited till he was in the right headspace, the right energy, and he lived his life and he was doing the things that he wanted to do, and he finally stepped back into music. We're literally seeing Big Bang as a whole come back after being gone for 7 years. And it's a beautiful energy. It's reminded me of that. Even if you're like not into K-pop, like if you know, like, yeah, but it's giving me that type of energy. Like coming back to this, knowing that it was always a part of your purpose, your destiny. It heals you, it nurtures you in a very specific way. It helps you grow. But you had to take that break, you had to take that stand, so you had to heal. Take your time before you could come back, and now you're coming back. And the potential, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. I have the Six of Swords, the Tower, Scorpio energy. There it goes, the Nine of Wands. The Eight of Wands, I'm feeling one more. The Three of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. You have a choice. Before it was called the Lovers, it was called the Choice. Like I said, you're in this battle, right? It feels like you guys are, you're walking into an energy that is, it's like some of you are walking into an energy that will change, because the Tower in the reverse could be a new start. That's one of the meanings for it. And then it feels like on the other side with the Nine of Wands, there's something that won't change, that won't grow, that won't rebuild. It's a standstill energy. Like you're running into a standstill energy when this side is running into a more calm energy, a more nurturing pre-Empress energy with the Nine of Pentacles. You're battling yourself of which one is your highest timeline, which one you build from. But Spirit is saying, like, you know, because it's something that you healed from before, and it's coming back in a new energy with the Five of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's something here that's not growing. There's something here that's not building. And like it could also be like a new experience, but it feels lackluster. It feels like it's not going to go anywhere. I'm still getting that energy of something that you wanted before, like this beautiful opportunity that you wanted before, but you weren't in the right energy. It wasn't the right time. You had to wait for divine timing. You had to wait till you were in that frequency for it. But then you're looking at this new shiny object in front of you, this new opportunity in front of you, something that you never experienced. And I feel like it's not what you genuinely want, because you know deep down there's something that is there for you that's going to help you grow. It's just going to take time for you to get into that Empress energy. It's whatever you're rushing towards, like something that you're rushing into. This energy it takes its time, because it took its time to get back to you. It took its time to come to you. And even if you're not sure, like, of what a past manifestation it could be past life energy as well. Like Six of Cups. Something that you did in your past life. When you access your Akashic records. When you do past life regression. You might want to do those type of meditations to help you figure this out, for those of you who feel stuck. But you're at a choice. You are at like a fork in the road. Do I turn right or do I turn left? You have to trust your intuition, and you have to trust God. You have to get this High Priestess upright. You have to trust the feminine side of you. You're being protected on the masculine end. I know it's a feminine on this card, but the Hierophant is the higher self of the Emperor. You have to trust yourself that you'll know that this will grow once you take that leap of faith, once you take that baby step. You're at a crossroads, collective. Which path are you going to choose? Are you going to take the one that took time, but you finally reached your destination, or are you going to rush in? And then you're rushing and it's at a full stop. Something here helps you grow. Something here helps you get out of your head of nurturing yourself. And then there's something else here with the Nine of Cups that you think is going to be it, but then there's no growth in it. There's no transformation. There's no connection in it. And it's up to you to determine which way. And you have to trust yourself. You have to trust what God is showing you, what your spirit team is showing you. And you have to trust your intuition. You can't doubt yourself in this. You can't put yourself in the Nine of Swords energy or Eight of Swords energy. Yes, it's easy to get out of that, especially the Eight of Swords. So take your time with this, okay? This feels super duper specific. Advice for the collective, advice. The Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Artist, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Five, the Queen of Cups. You're battling, it's like you're battling like your soul and your mind, or like your heart and your mind, but I'm getting like your soul and your mind. You're having like this crazy battle with yourself. Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition. With the Artist being the overall energy, this is something very abundant for you. This is something that puts you in the energy of, I was meant to do this. I was always meant to do this. I was meant to do this exact thing. I know this is my soul's purpose. I know this is a part of my soul's journey. I know I was supposed to do this, right? You're supposed to be building anew, but you're stressing yourself out because you are like, do I make this choice? Is this part of my highest timeline? You're super in your head. This is given an energy of needing to meditate. This is given an energy of really sitting with yourself, because you're at a crossroads of like practical and spiritual, practical and like soul, like destined life and soul-led life, or something like that. You know, it's given that type of energy. You're fighting yourself. It's like you're fighting with your higher self on like which way to turn. Take a step back, take a deep breath, meditate how you meditate, talk to your spirit team, however, like whatever works for you, talking to the moon, sitting in the park, however you get your downloads, however you get your messages from your spirit team, from God. Really talk to them at this time. Ask them to give you a huge and clear message, because you're letting your mind win the battle right now. You're not letting your soul lead you. Even though spirit is like, it feels like spirit is taking a huge like control, because we have so many major arcanas on the board. But there's something that's holding you back, and I feel like you're going to have a huge tower moment in a second. But spirit is like, they're telling you this is it. This is everything. It's stable, but you're fighting the emotional side of yourself. It's coming in hot, but you have to make the choice. Like you're at a standstill because you're battling yourself right now. Yeah. Ask spirit for those messages. Ask your spirit team to give you a clear and honest message. Advice for the collective. Thank you for all your messages so far. Advice. Okay, so we have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Star bathing is 104. October 4th could be significant. January 4th. The month of April. May. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the earth. When things are imbalanced, the planet also sends information back to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet's vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be called to begin working with the stars in the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe in the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to a particular place on Earth and unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the Earth, either your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Starseed activation. Place your hand on your heart, collective. I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me, and as they do, may heal the earth too. Remember, I said this is like you're seeing the sun, the moon, the stars for the first time. That's what this is giving me. If you're being called to travel somewhere, you might need to get your your astro map when you use your birth chart to see what places you should travel to help you get into your purpose or learn things and new things or start a new life like that. That could be significant for you. But this is what I'm talking about. Sunbathing can be a thing that you need to do, but there's some way that you connect with the earth, with Mother Earth, to help you align with this frequency, align with this journey. And it could even be you see how she's laying there on the earth and she's getting those downloads right in her head. I feel like that's you, collective. There's a form of meditation, there's a form of earth healing, connecting with the earth, connecting with the stars, light beings. If you resonate with being a star seed, talking to your star family, there's something here where it connects you, and then you have this epiphany, you have this awakening, you see the world in a whole new light as you step into this. And then it's you'll know the choice because your heart is fully open. You're fully stepping into this. You know this is your destiny. The difference is here, the chaos here is something within yourself, fighting with your soul, fighting with your higher self. When God's source, your higher power is telling you this is it, this is the time I need you to step into this, because you're helping not just heal yourself but heal the collective, which is beautiful energy to be in. Like I said, you guys are ascending to something powerful. You just have to take that step. Advice for the collective. Take time to breathe out. Your commitment is being tested. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius energy. What do you need to release? A win-win outcome is forecasted, Libra energy. You and your loved ones are safe. And on the bottom, nothing will come in this situation. And I feel like nothing will come of it if you stay where you are. You know what was funny? I was trying to meditate on your energy, shuffle my cards, but there was so much going on outside. It felt so chaotic for a minute. And I took a deep breath and I was like, I just need silence, spirit. Just please give me silence. And then everything just stopped because they were mowing a lawn. I think the trash people came to, go to the dumpster. Someone was blasting their music, and it's never usually loud like that. Never ever. When I'm doing a reading, the kids might be outside or something, but never ever, right? And then when I asked spirit to just calm it down, that I needed quiet, I needed to concentrate on when I needed to concentrate on the energy, everything just changed. And that feels like what you need to do. Just take a minute and just ask your higher power, your source, your spirit team to calm everything down for you. Okay? Advice, spirit, advice. Thank you, spirit. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I am back. All right. So we have nothing has gone wrong, number 7, and then we have wellness. Okay, just because this moment right now is a little bit uncomfortable, just remember that you are still your provider, you are still your protector, but you also have to be your nurturer. Okay, yeah, awakening. You're awakening to something new in your life. 7, 2s, 4s, and 3s could be significant for you. Okay, don't think that you are losing a part of yourself or losing that protector or that guard. It's just a healthier space that you're in, right? Because you could still be soft and still be, you know, like it's a beautiful balance. That's why we have feminine and masculine energy, because there's an energy of being that protector within yourself and knowing how to be in a healthy energy of that, instead of like that hyper independence energy, right? This might be uncomfortable, but there's nothing wrong. Like, this is a safe space for you to be in. You just have to not fear the unknown. You cannot fear this next step. But wellness is just giving me to really take care of yourself spiritually, emotionally, because this is a hard transition for you. It's a difficult time, but you're going to get through it, because it feels like a light in the tunnel. It feels like a whole new phase of life. Advice for the collective. A soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we have give your relationship a chance. Work through your partnership. The chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. On the bottom, we have engagement. Your life is ascending to higher levels of commitment. This is giving me like stepping into your soul purpose and just really like shooting your shot or taking that shot towards this. Because like I said, there's something that you've healed from that was never fulfilling, that never moved. And I feel like the new shiny object is going to feel like that. Like, it's going to be all good in the beginning, but then there's something that grows, and then it's going to be like you feel like you're repeating a cycle of every time I try to nurture something, every time I try to grow something, it doesn't move. It's stagnant. But then you have this other thing that you weren't ready for at the time, but it's finally here, and it's like it helps you ascend, right? And I hope that makes sense. I really do. It's like this new shiny thing. It feels like it's going to be growth there, but it's not. And then this other thing where you forgot all about it. You haven't even thought about it, or it comes in a new way, or it comes into a new energy. It was something that was like past life, and you feel like deep down you really know what it is, but you're afraid of it because it might not have worked out in your past life, but in this life it is. Okay, it's a couple of different energies there with it. Just take your time, because there's something that's not fulfilling on the other side of this, and you think it will be, but you really have to trust yourself. You really, really have to trust yourself. You have to trust the divine. Okay. This one was about to fall out. It says plunge. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. I just felt the need to look at it to see what it was. If it comes out, it comes out. But that is literally confirmation. Advice for the collective. Advice. Okay, so we have Lady of the Lake. New beginning. Something is about to happen. Lady of the Lake is September. Something could have happened in September, since I said September. But 98. September 8th could be significant. The month of August could be significant as well, okay? I said it for a reason, so we're just going to take it as confirmation. Your whole life could have just changed in September. Like, you could have had another awakening, and everything has just been like a roller coaster ride, but it's finally getting to a place of calm. It's just a little bit of nervous energy, which is okay. According to the legend, the Lady of the Lake, also known as Nimue and Viviana, hope I'm saying that right, was a powerful priestess or enchantress who lived in a castle in a lake beneath the mystical Isle of Avalon. Deeply associated with water and magic, she was a powerful healer. Some believe that the Lady of the Lake was in fact a role rather than a specific person, with many priestesses of Avalon and the Celtic islands taking on the position. Others believe that Lady of the Lake is based on Celtic water goddesses. A key figure in the stories of Arthur and the Knight of the Round Table, the Lady of the Lake is closely associated with the great magician Merlin, the Knight Lancelot, and King Arthur himself. In one story, after Arthur is fatally hurt in a battle, she helps take him to the healing island of Avalon, where he is said to rest until Britain needed him again. Whether the Lady of the Lake was a woman or a combination of many, what is certain is that when this powerful goddess came across your path, something significant is about to happen, and the presence of this card brings with a message that something significant or new is already here or will soon appear upon your path as destiny. Healing Waters activation. I'm ready to step into my destiny today. I'm telling you. Something is so beautiful on the other end. And your intuition is going to tell you exactly where you need to go because you're walking with God. You're literally walking with Spirit right now. There's so much abundance on the other end of that with the High Priestess of Earth. Okay? Something here opens your heart. You have to have faith. Like, you made this contract with your spirit team, with yourself, with God, your higher power, your soul team, your soul mates. You're exactly where you need to be. You just really have to trust yourself at this time. You really, really do. To know that you're making the right decision for yourself. Advice for the collective. It feels like whatever the situation is, like I said in the beginning, you're not going to like have that like pay or something that you wanted, or it feels like it's going to start off small, but it's going to grow into something very beautiful. Like I said, it's pre-Empress energy. It's slowly growing, but it's getting there, and it helps you open up your heart, help you open up yourself in some way. So we have honesty. I can't always accept the truth from others, but I can accept it for myself. We have peace. I'm a being of love. I'm a being of love, and I release all the negative energy. We have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Have worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Have death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And then we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only opportunity to learn. This is giving me past. This was something that didn't work out in the past. It could be past life. You have service and abundance and love on the bottom, okay? Which is beautiful energy. Happiness on the break. It's transforming into something successful. I feel like, say you started a business and it started off doing great, but then it failed. And now you're getting another opportunity to do another business. Like, it's gonna work out better. It's gonna start off slow, but it's going to work out better. The worry that you feel, just when you feel that, just say, you know, God, I trust you. Source, I trust you. My spirit team, I know you got me. You let me here. And I know this is where I'm supposed to be. And I know I'm walking the right path. Okay? This could even be you choosing a job, like not choosing a job offer and starting your own business or something like that. Just doing something for you because it makes you feel good. It puts you into a higher frequency. It puts you in more balanced energy. I feel like your lower chakras, your more grounded chakras just like start to align, and then your other chakras follow, you know, because you're truly in alignment with your divine plan. Advice for the collective spirit, advice. Thank you. Higher heart activation. Drop in shields. Divine love. Your heart is healed. I love that. Okay, higher heart activation is 8-8. This could be something that you manifested on 8-8. Okay, or 8s could be significant for you. You have experienced much fear, separation, heartache in your lifetime. This has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. For a long time, you've been trying to open yourself back up, but have been concerned about being far too vulnerable. This card shows you have realized that love isn't something that you have to work for or search for, but your divine inheritance. You have also recognized that this energy isn't something that comes through relationships or external experiences, but it is your your natural state of being. The more you close off, the more you close off from your true self. The more you drop your shields, the more love is revealed. The more you express the love you are, the more it is reflected back to you. Love is your truth. And even if that just starts off as daily affirmations for yourself, learning how to draw, learning how to sew, learning how to paint, whatever it is, put in $10, $15, $20 to the side to start what you need to start. Whatever helps. It's all part of the divine plan. It's all about getting that heart chakra completely open. Advice for the collective. Okay, we have chaos and conflict, number 33 in the reverse. These can be significant for you. Okay, so I have to read the protection message. This is an adventurous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, this is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, this is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up. So don't be afraid to jump in the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how this situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of chaos. The moment is valuable. Don't waste it. And there could be a lot of noise around you. Like I said earlier in the reading, it's usually pretty quiet, but I had to ask Spirit to just be like, I don't know what's going on today, why is it so chaotic outside, but please, Spirit, I'm trying to do this reading for the collective. I just need quiet. I just need peace. And everything just went still after that. Sometimes it's just calmly asking Spirit for that confirmation for what you need, and it can instantly happen just like that, Advice for the collective, Spirit, advice. You have opportunity, compromise, reconsider, choose a new direction, ask your angels, meditation brings answers. That's literally like everything I said in this reading. And get more information. Yeah, whatever you're thinking about doing, okay, whatever it is, take your time with it. Like it says, get more information, do your research, get those messages from Spirit. That's just like double confirmation for you guys who are just like stuck right now and you don't know which way to turn, left or right. Affirmation of advice for the collective, Spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice. I heal my heart through forgiveness and fill it with unconditional love. I'm enough and worthy in all my phases. That's beautiful. Definitely a lot of heart chakra going on, guys. Definitely a lot of heart chakra. Affirmation of advice, Spirit. Here's all your messages. Affirmation of advice. Whoa. That was like the whole deck fell out of my hands. Affirmation of advice, Spirit. Affirmation of advice. Thank you. I know growth is often disguised as discomfort. My future self can handle it. All right, this was a pretty intense reading, okay? Just take your time with all this. It's a lot, okay? When we really step into our purpose and do things that are uncomfortable, like I said, my dog is barking for confirmation, okay? It's scary, but when you know you're on the right path, when you know you're trusting source, your higher self, everything is going to come into alignment, okay? I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helped. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of this reading. If you feel called to book personal with me, all that information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I'll see you in the next reading.